Welcome to Life, Finance, and Real Estate, where we discuss how to make smart money moves, the ever changing real estate market, and of course, things going on in life. And here to talk about it more with you is your host, Kirby the Realtor.
Straight down, came up. God made a way. Straight down, came up. God made a way. Straight down, came up. God made a way. Let me tell you about it. You can sit and wait around. You can make it happen. I've been walking in the spirit. Ain't no way around it. And it's up. Yeah. And it's up. Yeah. Pedal to the metal, headed to the top. Swerving around the block, this be getting hot. It's so hot. The Holy got a purpose, I can't ever stop. I got Lamborghini, mercy on me. I'm outside with the crew. Look at that, deja vu. Not with the trap, but I'm still on the move. Holy got the Holy Ghost, I'm jumping through the roof. I was down, but I stayed down, came up. God made a way. Stayed down, came up. God made a way. Stayed down, came up. God made a way. Let me tell you about it. You can sit and wait around, or you can make it happen. I've been walking in the spirit. Ain't no way around it. Running in the spirit. And it's up.
Hey family, welcome back to Life, Finance, and Real Estate with your girl, Kirby the Realtor. Listen, I am so glad that you are with me here again this week. And to my newcomers, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just going to give you a recap. See, last week on episode 17, we had a powerful conversation with the Waverly McSwain, and we talked about turning your skills into income. And let me tell you, that episode was for anybody sitting on something and they weren't moving, because one of the biggest takeaways that I got from that is you don't have to feel ready to get started. Y'all, we talked about how Waverly took what she had already. She used her skills and she stepped out even when she didn't feel fully prepared, because the truth is, confidence doesn't come before you start. It comes as you start. And I tell my children that all the time. I was like, you may not be 100% confident. You may not feel like you can do it. I said, but as you do it over and over, you become comfortable with it. And then you're more confident. I gave an example to one of my twins, when they were playing basketball and he was doing training for basketball, he wasn't as confident, to shoot the ball and stuff. But as he started to train and do it every day, he was more confident, even like what I call swelling up at the goal. But it comes because you start. So you get confidence because you start, and that's what people needed to hear. We also touched on not waiting for perfect timing, using what's already in your hands, turning your passion into profit, and understanding that your skill set can create income if you move on it. And that's the real part. See, a lot of people are lacking opportunity. They're not lacking the opportunity, they're lacking action. And see, y'all, that episode, it challenged you to stop overthinking and just start doing. So the key takeaway was, what you already have can produce if you use it. And this week, we're going to dive a little deeper, because last week we talked about starting. But this week, we're going to talk about, are you even prepared to handle what you're asking for? Are you organized for what you pray for? Are you prepared? Because it's one thing for you to start something, but it's another thing to sustain it. If you know a lot of people, they'll start a lot of things and they'll start it, but then you notice that they stop or they fell off. So we're going there today, y'all. We're going to talk about it. We're going to expand and we're going to get on into it. Because I think this is a needed topic here. And it's very important. What you already have can produce if you use it. We talked about that, but the main thing is, are you prepared for it? So, let me see. I'm gonna shift a little bit, because we have a lot of people asking God for more, right? God, give me more, give me more. Everybody asking for more. But you're ignoring what you already have in your hand. You're waiting on God to do more, but God is waiting on you to move. He's already equipped you. Some people are saying, I need more money. I need more resources. I need more connections. I need this. I need that. But the real question is, what are you going to do with what you already have? Because your unused potential does not produce. I said unused potential does not produce. Skills do not multiply until they are used. The gift you have, the idea you have, the talent you have, it doesn't grow sitting still. It grows when you use it, when you stretch it, when you work it. Mess it up, then learn from it. Production requires your participation. That's it. That's the line. Your production requires you to participate. See, fear will have you sitting on profit. Let's be real. It's not always lack. Sometimes it's your fear of failing, the fear of being seen, the fear of not being perfect. So instead of using what you have, you sit on it, and then you miss the opportunity for it to produce. So you don't need more. You need to move. And this is the shift. You got to stop asking, what else do I need? And start asking, what can I do with what I have right now? What can I do with what I have right now? You may not be where you want to be, but where you are still has value. It still has opportunity. It still has something that can produce. Everything multiplies when you use it. Some of you are sitting on income, you're sitting on influence, ideas, and you're calling it waiting on God, when in reality, God is really waiting on you to use what He's already given you. What you don't use, you lose. Y'all remember that? Those are signature lines people say all the time. What you don't use, you lose. But what you use will multiply. Now, I know somebody listening right now, you've been asking God for more. You've been asking God for more money, more opportunities, more connections. And God is looking at you like, what are you doing with what you already have? Let's talk about it. God is waiting. Some of us are in a waiting season, but it's not because God is not moving. It's because you haven't. You haven't. You're asking God, I need more increase, but you haven't maximized what's already in your hand. Truth be told, you have unused potential. And unused potential does not produce. Skills don't multiply until they're used. The gift you have, the ideas, the talent, it does not grow sitting still. It grows when you use it. Now, let's be honest. Some of us say it's not lack, it's fear. That's what we say. So instead of moving, you sit and you continue to call it waiting, but in reality, you're sitting on your gifts. You're sitting on it. You're sitting because you're fearful. Stop asking, what else do I need? Start asking, what can I do with what I have right now? You're not going to think your way into success. I'm just going to be real. Some people really think they talk about what they wish they can do, what they want to do, and they never move. They don't do anything. You can't think your way into success. You have to move your way into it. You may not be where you want to be, but where are you? That's the question. Ask yourself, where am I? Where am I? The opportunity is still there. I want you to look at your current life. And I know in some previous episodes we talked about order. And I think we might need to revisit. But look at your current life. Is it out of order? You're asking God for more, but you're mismanaging what you already have. Are you even organized for what you've been praying for? Think about it. You're asking for increase. But have you brought structure to what you have? You're asking God for increase, but have you brought structure to what you already have? And the truth most people don't want to hear is you can't manage what you have now. What makes you think you can manage more when God gives it to you or when He's ready? We said what you already have can produce if you use it. But let me add this. What you have also needs structure to sustain it, because production without structure leads to what? Chaos. You can start something, but can you sustain it? And that's where people lose it. Let's make this real. Some people have been praying for a husband, but they still living with single habits. Some people have been praying for a family, but you're not financially preparing for one. You're not managing your money. Some people are praying for a business, but you don't have any systems. You don't want to invest in systems. You have absolutely no discipline, no structure. Then you're praying for a new position on your job, but the time is still, you don't manage your time. So then when it comes, you feel overwhelmed. Not because the blessing is bad. You asked God for it, but because your life wasn't reorganized for it. I heard the great T.D. Jakes say this years ago in a sermon. He was like, people asking for all this stuff, but they never rearranged their life. They never reorganized their life. They never get prepared to receive. Let me help somebody. Sometimes it's not about the blessing stressing you. It's the lack of order around the blessing. You said you wanted more clients. Now you're overwhelmed. You said you wanted more money. Now you're mismanaging it. You said you wanted growth. Now you're exhausted. You want to know why? Because growth without structure creates pressure. We spend so much time asking God for things, but we don't prepare ourselves to carry them. And let me say it like this. God may be ready to release it, but the question is, are you ready to handle it? Because you're not preparing for what you want. You're preparing for what you intend to sustain. Ask yourself this. Is my schedule ready for what I'm praying for? Are my habits aligned with my next season? Is my mindset prepared for increase? Have I created systems for what I want? Look in the mirror, write it down, put it on a notebook. Ask yourself those questions. Or am I asking for something that my current life cannot support? Are you asking God for things that your current life cannot support? Are you trying to do things that your current life cannot support? I'm guilty. I have like 50 million ideas, and it's like you be wanting to do this and do that and do this, but sometimes I have to pump brakes and pause and be like, can I actually, do I have the capacity to carry this? Do I have the capacity to do what I'm asking God for? Some of you are not waiting on God. The truth is, God is waiting on you to get your life in order. He's waiting on you to refocus, restructure, reorganize, because every new level of your life requires a new level of order. You can't carry new blessings in old systems. You can't sustain what you never structured for. Listen, family, get organized for what you prayed for. You've been listening to Kirby the Realtor on life, finance, and real estate, where we don't just talk about getting it, we talk about keeping it.
Thank you for tuning in to Life, Finance, and Real Estate with Kirby the Realtor. You can catch us every Thursday at 12 p.m. on 92.1 WJMG, 93.1 WGDQ, and also you can listen live at 921WJMG.com or 931WGDQ.com. If you happen to miss the live recording, don't fret, we'll replay it at 6 p.m. tonight. Thank you once again for listening to Life, Finance, and Real Estate.
Straight down, came up. God made a way. Straight down, came up. God made a way. Straight down, came up. God made a way. Let me tell you about it. You can sit and wait around. You can make it happen. I've been walking in the spirit. Ain't no way around it. And it's up. Yeah. And it's up. Yeah. Pedal to the metal, headed to the top. Swerving around the block, this be getting hot. It's so hot. The Holy got a purpose, I can't ever stop. I got Lamborghini Mercy on me, I'm outside with the crew. Look at that, deja vu. Not with the trap, but I'm still